India forever changing the terms of engagement when it comes to terror emanating from Pakistan. This iconic picture will forever be imprinted in every patriot's heart. A strong, stern message of deterrence to Pakistan. A strong, symbolic message of unity from India. Two officers, two faiths, one message. India united against terror. This image of solidarity triumphed all, till the symbolism was tainted by an unsavory, deeply communal and sexist statement made by Madhya Pradesh BJP Tribal Affairs Minister.
जिन्होंने हमारी बेटियों के सिंदूर उजाड़े थे, वही कटे पिटे लोगों को हमने उन्हीं की बहन भेज करके उनकी ऐसी की तैसी करवाई। उन्होंने कपड़े उतार के हमारे हिंदुओं को मारा और मोदी जी ने उनकी बहन को उनकी ऐसी की तैसी करने हमारे जहाज से उनके घर आए।
India was shocked. The court stepped in ordering a probe, but the minister was neither sacked nor was any action taken. Shortly after, an arrest was made. Not of the minister, but of a professor from Ashoka University in Sonipat for posts he had made on social media. Haryana police arrested Professor Ali Khan Mahmudabad, head of Department of Political Science. The arrest was made at the back of 2 FIRs lodged on basis of 2 complaints made. One by Haryana State Women Commission Chairperson Renu Bhatia. The other by BJP Yuva Morcha General Secretary Yogesh Jathedi. Professor Mahmudabad was arrested on charges of endangering the country's sovereignty, integrity, and promoting enmity between different groups under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, including malicious act intending to outrage religious feelings, words, gestures, or acts intended to insult modesty of women. While the charges are grave, the question is, what is it that the professor said that could invoke arrest even under the charge of sedition? And that's the twist. The social media post of the professor seemed fairly benign, leave alone invoke charges of sedition, therefore leading many to question his arrest in the first place. While Ashoka University has distanced itself from the professor's comments, the Committee for Academic Freedom at Ashoka University called the arrest disproportionate punishment made on flimsy grounds and a fundamental attack on academic freedom. So what is it that the professor said in his social media posts? The key portion of Mahmudabad posts read, and I quote, "I am very happy to see so many right-wing commentators applauding Colonel Sophia Qureshi, but perhaps they could also equally, loudly demand that the victims of mob lynchings, arbitrary bulldozing, and others who are victim of the BJP's hate-mongering be protected as Indian citizens. The optics of 2 women soldiers presenting their findings is important, but optics must translate to reality. On the ground, otherwise it's just hypocrisy." In conclusion, he wrote, and I quote again, "For me, the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse, an illusion, and allusion perhaps, to an India that defied the logic on which Pakistan was built. As I said, the grassroots reality that common Muslims face is different from what the government tries to show. But at the same time, the press conference shows that an India united in its diversity is not completely dead as an idea." The arrest of an Ashoka University professor for making what is seemingly a deliberately misunderstood social media post, while the Tribal Affairs Minister from Madhya Pradesh has not even been summoned for deliberately making a communal statement. That has led to public and political outrage.
ऐसे महिला के खिलाफ जो अपशब्दों का प्रयोग किया है उसकी घोर निंदा होना चाहिए और मैं हाई कोर्ट के माननीय न्यायाधीश महोदय को बधाई देता हूं जो उन्होंने सुमोटो उसको संज्ञान में लिया और उन पर एफआईआर दर्ज करने के लिए आदेश दिए।
देखिए, जिस प्रकार से नारी सशक्तिकरण का आवाज बुलंद है, सभी को बयान देते समय, बात कहते समय पूरी सावधानी और सुचिता बरतनी चाहिए।
Important to ask a question. A professor gets arrested for what seems to be something he hasn't done, but no action on a political leader who actually made a deeply disconcerting statement. Law not equal in India. And lastly, this iconic picture of unity, was it nothing more than mere optics? Top focus on To The Point this evening.
All right, viewers, one of the bases on which Professor Khan was arrested was a complaint filed by the Haryana Commission, the NCW, National Commission of Women. At one end is what looks at women's affairs in the country. The Haryana Commission for Women looks at women affairs in Haryana. And Renu Bhatia, who's the chairperson of the Haryana Commission for Women, is the one who filed a complaint against Professor Khan. At the back, an FIR was filed and Professor Khan was arrested. Joining me right now is Renu Bhatia. She is the chairperson of the Haryana Commission for Women. She's joining us live. Ms. Bhatia, I want to just ask you, you've called Professor Bhatia anti-national. He's been charged with sedition. You've called him, that other than anti-national, that he directly insulted India's daughters. What made you say that, Ms. Bhatia? On what basis is my question?
See, thank you very much for inviting me for the debate. I would like to say, I think I don't need to explain anything because everything is very clear on his Insta ID. And the words he used in the middle paragraph, that illusion and hypocrisy, painted faces, what does this mean? What does this meaning give? If you say anything wrong to a woman, especially a woman in uniform, in Hindi, and does the meaning change? And if you talk in English or polished English or a little sophisticated style, I don't think so. Any women should be insulted. Any women, I talk about normal women even, but this woman was a woman in uniform whom we all were looking at every moment, that today evening she's going to appear, Wing Commander Bhumika Singh will appear, and they will tell us everything about what happened today in this Operation Sindoor. So how can you talk about women like this? The moment I read on his Insta story, I scrolled more things about him just to judge what kind of mentality he has. And I found so many things in that. I think everybody should read all his background, all his thoughts wherever he goes. And as a women commission, chairing the commission, I did my duty, which is in my jurisdiction. We can send a sumoto, and it is not for the first time that I sent a sumoto. If we find something wrong in paper or this kind of anything happens, we do send a sumoto, and we sent him a notice to appear on 14th. We sent a notice on 12th. He was supposed to appear on 14th. He didn't. We visited the university on 15th, expecting him there, the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar, and with few professors. They said, no, he's on chutti, he's gone on chutti because chuttiyan chal rahi hain. I asked them, why are you here then? Chuttiyan chal rahi hain 2 hafte se, why are you here? They had no answer, and this all I have on record. I'm talking on record.
I want to know, you said you saw more of his posts
But
you know, Ms. Bhatia, I'll come back. I'll come to the main, you know, reason on why you thought that this was anti-women, anti-national. You say you even looked into his profile and you saw a lot more posts on his social media which were inflammatory in nature. Correct me if I'm wrong, which were what you term anti-national. What were those posts, ma'am?
Yes, yes. See, when I went through his posts, I saw him, I saw his background. I wanted to see, just check.
What is his
background? As a commission person, normally we ask questions and we check. See, I found his, one of his relatives, which is written that his grandfather funds Muslim League in Pakistan. This should be checked properly. You media people should go behind all this. I think so. You should.
Ma'am, you do understand what the antecedents of Muslim League were.
I was worried. Why?
Okay. I'll come. Okay, you're saying because his grandfather, as per you, funded the Muslim League in Pakistan. Therefore, Professor Khan is an anti-national. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm talking about these words because
okay.
I read his things on social media, connecting what kind of background he has. Yes, maybe he's a rich person, he's from a Raja family, doesn't it mean that he can
but
write
he's anti-national because
women,
as per you,
especially women in uniform. I don't expect that.
Okay, so one part of it is that because his grandfather allegedly funded the Muslim League in Pakistan.
Anti-national also, excuse me Preeti ji, anti-national also because he has written so many things like on his Insta story, which I sent a notice for. He has written that she's a painted face or whatever the meaning.
Ma'am, I'll tell you what.
Ask you.
Ma'am, you speak exemplary English. You speak exemplary English. You hold a post which is very, very respectable and very, very responsible, right? And I'm sure, and we honor that. I want to take you through word by word.
I know what I'm saying.
Exactly. Ms. Bhatia, I have full faith that you know in what you're saying. So I want to take you through exactly on the post that you're referring. Let's go word by word. And let's find out exactly what the Haryana Commission of Women thought was good enough to charge Professor Khan of multiple charges as well as sedition. I want to take you through word by word, ma'am. And you talk about painted faces, illusion. But and those are serious charges if you think that he said that. So let's go word by word, ma'am. And I will quote. The key portion of the post which you have found inflammatory, and I'm quoting the post that you yourself, the Haryana Commission of Women, in your complaint sent to the police. Exactly what you've sent, ma'am. So I'm quoting that. I am very happy to see so many right-wing commentators applauding Colonel Sophia Qureshi, but perhaps they could also equally loudly demand that the victims of mob lynchings, arbitrary bulldozing, and others who are victim of the BJP's hate-mongering be protected as Indian citizens. The optics of two women soldiers presenting their findings is important, but optics must translate to reality on the ground, otherwise it's just hypocrisy. The operative part that you think is troublesome and anti-national and anti-women, I'm coming to that, Ms. Bhatia. For me, the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse, an illusion and allusion perhaps, to an India that defied the logic on which Pakistan was built. I will repeat because you have quoted these lines, ma'am. An illusion and allusion perhaps to an India that defied the logic on which Pakistan was built. As I said, the grassroots reality that common Muslim face is different from what the government tried to show. But at the same time, the press conference shows that in India united in its diversity is not completely dead as an idea. This is exactly what you have quoted in your complaint, ma'am. Now, the problem, I'm trying hard to see that, but I want you to come in and help our viewers understand where is he anti-national and where is he insulting women. Illusion, where you talk about illusion, he's saying an illusion.
What does mob lynching?
Yes.
Preeti ji, I would just like to ask you, what does mob lynching mean here? And what does anti-Muslim and anti-people in India are not given equal rights or effects in
we'll
India?
Come to
what
that.
does this mean?
Renu Bhatia ji, we'll come to that. You are raising valid questions. You're raising valid questions. We'll come to that. Ma'am, एक-एक करके चलते हैं. एक एक करके चलते हैं, एक एक करके चलते हैं. I'll just come back.
Complete my line.
Ma'am, I'll give you equal, because our viewers don't get confused. Ma'am, because our viewers don't get confused, I will come back to exactly what you pointed out also. एक एक करके चलते हैं. First you said that he said dented or painted faces or an allusion of faces, referring to Colonel Qureshi, and that's what you're saying, that's what he referred to. And Wing Commander Vyomika Singh, is that, where is that, ma'am? Where is the painted faces? I want to know.
No, what does hypocrisy and illusion mean then? Maybe my English is not better, or I'm not more qualified than you are, or those people are who are trying to clear him. What does this mean then?
Ma'am, I'm not clearing him.
Why?
I am not here to clear him. I am, as a responsible journalist, asking questions. And you have made some very grave charges. If a man is being tried for sedition today, and there is a charge, he's not being tried, but if there is a charge of sedition, you have filed a complaint on the basis of which an FIR is there.
Yes,
so I would reckon...
I honor the court. I'm waiting for the court's answer.
Ma'am, we'll come to the courts later.
I honor this court where he has gone.
We all honor the courts. I will ask you again. You're saying, what does it mean where he's saying an illusion? Let me quote again. Let me quote the part where he wrote. For me, the press conference was just the press conference, a fleeting glimpse, an illusion, and allusion perhaps to an India that defied the logic on which the Pakistan was built. Ma'am, I think for generally the understood English of that is Pakistan was built on the grounds of religion. India was not. Right? And I think that's what he meant to say, the illusion. It defied the illusion on what Pakistan was built. Where does it have anything that, in effect, Ms. Bhatia, is a very positive statement that our country was not found on the basis of religion. We were found on the basis of secularism and democracy.
In effect, for the girls?
Ma'am, how is it with the girls?
In effect,
I'll come again. Let's go back in.
Uniform?
Ms. Bhatia, let's go back in.
How it is not?
I will quote again.
How it is not?
You tell me where it is, and I will take your word for it. Let me go back to what he has said. For me, the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse.
No, where it is not. Where it is not.
Ma'am, where is it? Where is he saying that he's talking about an illusion where the girls are concerned?
What does this mean that government? What does this mean that government has made a face over there? What does these things mean?
Ma'am, where is he saying the government has made a face over there?
Public को एक जनरल लैंग्वेज में आप बताइए. प्रीति जी, पब्लिक को एक जनरल लैंग्वेज में बता दीजिए. Maybe
मैम आप ही बताओ, आप कौन सा बोल रहे हो?
High profile things what he has written.
मैम हाई प्रोफाइल, हाई ब्राउ इंग्लिश छोड़ देते हैं.
जो उसने लिखा है उसका मीनिंग कहाँ जाता है? कहाँ जाता है, उसका मतलब कहाँ जाता है, ये मैं समझना चाहती हूँ.
मेरा दोस्त नहीं है वो.
मैं समझना चाहती हूँ जो हमने लिखा है उसको हमने गलत कहाँ लिखा है? गलत कहाँ लिखा है बताइए.
वो मेरा मैम आप सवाल चलिए आप ही बताइए. मैं आपसे ही पूछ रही हूँ.
अगर एक व्यक्ति ऐसे नाजुक समय में, सुनिए प्रीति जी, एक व्यक्ति ऐसे नाजुक समय में देश जहां ऑपरेशन सिंदूर कर रहा है वहां पर इस तरह की भाषा का प्रयोग करता है कि ऐसी महिला, वो तो उन्होंने तो ये बात
कहा, वही मैं बहुत बड़ी चीज बोल रही हूँ.
मुस्लिम की बात, इंडो पाकिस्तान
पहले एक एक करके चलते हैं, जैसे मैंने बोला एक एक करके चलते हैं. आप बहुत बड़ी चीज बोल रही हैं एंड इट्स अ वेरी ग्रेव चार्ज. एंड इफ ट्रू, Mr. Professor Khan should spend the rest of his life in prison under the charge of sedition. पर मैं वही सवाल पूछ रही हूँ मैम, कहाँ बोला है? देखिए मैं आप ही का स्टेटमेंट पढ़ रही हूँ. जो स्टेटमेंट हरियाणा कमीशन ऑफ वुमेन ने पुलिस कंप्लेंट में पुलिस को दिया है, मैं वही स्टेटमेंट पढ़ रही हूँ.
whatever jurisdictions keeping in mind the law, regarding the law, giving a full regard to the law in future also, today also, and in my past also I did. I am waiting for the law to work on it. We did our job, the commission did their job.
I want to know, ma'am, that's why
I think him. He has been arrested. FIR has been done. The charges are framed. It was
Ms. Bhatia, there are people watching this show live, and I want you to give a larger understanding. I want you to give a larger understanding to the. Let me go back in. I am only quoting what your commission has quoted to the police in your complaint. Where is he said, where is he insulted? Give me that exact line, ma'am. We must point out that line today for our viewers to understand. The nation wants to know. What is that line that Professor Khan used that insulted our women in uniform, ma'am? एंड मैं आपके साथ खड़ी होंगी मैम. आई कम फ्रॉम अ फैमिली ऑफ ओनली आर्मी मैन, डेकोरेटेड सोल्जर्स. माई फादर इज फॉर 2 wars. तो आप मुझे बताओ वो कौन सी लाइन है प्रोफेसर खान ने जो इज इंसल्टिंग टू दीज वुमेन? बताइए मैम.
एक व्यक्ति सिर्फ ऊपर और नीचे 2 लाइनें आर्मी के लिए लिख के, देश के लिए लिख के, उसके बाद सारा मीनिंग आप बताइए कहाँ नहीं जाता? मैं समझना चाहती हूँ.
मैं आपसे पूछना, आप बताइए.
मेरी इंग्लिश पुअर हो
सकता
है मेरा समझने का तरीका ठीक ना हुआ हो. आप मुझे बताइए.
वही आपसे बार-बार एक ही चीज पूछ रही हूँ.
अगर कोई व्यक्ति इंग्लिश में बात करता है अलग, नहीं, मैं आपको ये, प्रीति जी, आई रिगार्ड यू. आई हैव ऑलवेज बीन अ पर्सन इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. आई कम फ्रॉम अ बैकग्राउंड ऑफ कश्मीर, श्रीनगर, प्रॉपरली स्टडीड एंड बोर्न देयर. I know how soldiers are there. I know when people are there on border. My brother's a retired colonel. My Jiju is a retired brigadier. So I know. As you said, Preeti ji, you come from a background of family. I too understand. That's why I felt
therefore
more
you and I must stand together in pointing out what is it that Professor Khan has said. मैं आपको वापस stand
together. We will stand together.
मैम इसीलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ मैम. दिखा दीजिए कहाँ बोला है. आप वो 2 लाइनें बताइए जो आप कह रही हैं. Where has he insulted Colonel Qureshi and Wing Commander Vayamika Singh? वो कौन सी 2 लाइन है?
आप प्लीज मुझे उसका मीनिंग बता दीजिए ना, जो उसने लिखा है कि सरकार ने ऐसा किया. इट इज डन लाइक दिस. व्हाट डज दैट मीन?
कहाँ लिखा है? मैं आप ही की 2 पंक्तियां पढ़ रही हूं.
किसके लिए कहा आप मुझे बताइए ना.
मैम वो 2 लाइन बताइए, वो कौन सी 2 लाइंस है?
1 मिनट मुझे,
क्योंकि लेट मी रीड. मैं फिर से पढ़ देती हूँ पूरा स्टेटमेंट ऊपर से नीचे जो हरियाणा कमीशन ऑफ वुमेन ने भेजा है एज अ पुलिस कंप्लेंट. मैं वही पढ़ रही हूँ जो आपने भेजा है. मैं फिर से पढ़ देती हूँ और आप मुझे बताइए ये 2 लाइन है प्रीति, इसमें देखिए ये क्या कह रहा है कर्नल कुरैशी और विंग कमांडर वायमिका सिंह को. आप बताइए मैम. ठीक है, मैं फिर से पढ़ लेती हूँ, शुरू से पढ़ रही हूँ. नाउ एंड आई एम कोटिंग मैम. आई एम वेरी हैप्पी टू सी so many right-wing commentators applauding Colonel Sophia Qureshi, but perhaps they could also equally loudly demand that the victims of mob lynching, arbitrary bulldozing, and others who are victims of the BJP's hate mongering be protected as Indian citizens. The optics of 2 women soldiers presenting their findings is important, but optics must translate to reality on the ground, otherwise it's hypocrisy. In conclusion, he wrote, and this is the point which the Haryana Commission for Women has found problematic, ma'am. And let me quote again. For me, the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse, an illusion, and allusion perhaps to an India that defied the logic on which Pakistan was built. As I said, the grassroots reality the common Muslims face is different from what the government tried to show at the time. The press conference shows that in India united in its diversities is not completely dead as an idea. Ma'am, kaun si 2 laine hain in which this man is being anti-national and
I will wait for
derogatory, sexist to what you have called Bharat ki betis in your complaint?
Yes, I still say that Bharat ki beti who is sitting for us, सीने पर गोली खाने को तैयार बैठी हैं हमारी बेटियां, और उनके लिए इस तरह के शब्दों का इस्तेमाल.
मैम किस तरह के शब्द बताइए, किस तरह
ऐसा
के
कैसे
शब्द
कोई कह सकता है? आप मुझे बताइए ना, ऐसा कैसे कोई कह सकता है देश की बेटियों के लिए?
वही तो मैं पूछ रही हूँ मैम. द कंट्री वांट्स टू नो ऐसा क्या? आप बताइए व्हाट इज इट, कौन से शब्दों की बात कर रही है? मैंने आपको 3 बार पढ़ दी जो आप ही ने भेजी है. आप बताइए इनमें से वो कौन सी प्रॉब्लमैटिक चीज है जो प्रोफेसर खान ने बोली है, जिसकी बिना पर आपने कंप्लेन की है, जो एक एफआईआर हो गई और अब प्रोफेसर खान सेडिशन के चार्ज में है.
एक बार क्या
मैम बताइए.
हाँ एक बार बोलिए.
इंतजार कर रहे हैं मैम.
ऑडियो
आवाज नहीं आ रही मैम? आपको आवाज आ रही है मैम?
आ रही है, अब आ रही है.
आ रही है मैम, बताइए. जी बताइए वो कौन सी 2 लाइनें हैं?
क्या पूछा? जी आ रही है
मैम. वही पूछ रही हूँ जो पहले कम से कम 6 बार पूछ चुकी हूँ. कौन सी वो लाइनें हैं जो एंटी नेशनल हैं, जो एंटी वुमेन हैं, दैट इंसल्ट दीज वुमेन, कि इनको बोला गया है कि इनके फेसेस पेंटेड हैं, या जो भी आप कहने की कोशिश कर रही थी, मुझे थोड़ा समझ में नहीं आया, समझा दीजिए।
इंसल्टिंग मॉडेस्टी ऑफ वुमेन सिटिंग इन,
वो कहां पर है मैम? वो मॉडेस्टी कहां इंसल्ट हुई है? कौन सी लाइन है बताइए मैम।
I have read Mr. Ali's statement on Colonel Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh is insulting on their structure as sitting
मैम वो
officers
लाइनें
who
कौन
led
सी
the
हैं?
press
I understand you find them insulting. You feel that they have violated the modesty of these two brilliant officers. अब वो कौन सी लाइनें हैं? क्योंकि
Ali
मैंने
calls
आप ही की
the
लाइनें पढ़ी हैं।
officers.
क्या
Yes,
बोला है मैम?
Preeti, Ali calls Preeti ji, Ali calls the officers as act of mere optics and the nation's address to illusory in his
मैम
statement.
कहाँ बोला है?
Why?
कहाँ बोला है? For me, the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse
नहीं है इसमें।
and illusion. मैम कहाँ बोला है? क्योंकि जो आप कह रही हैं वो मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है, जो आप ही ने भेजी हैं जो पंक्तियां ना।
आपको इसमें नहीं दिख रहा है?
मैम मुझे दिखा दीजिए, मैंने तो 3 बार पढ़ दिया।
इंस्टा स्टोरी है जो उसने लिखा, नहीं आपको उसमें नहीं दिखा?
मैम कहाँ पे? मैम देखिए,
आपको उसमें नहीं दिखा?
मैम देखिए, दिस अ प्रोसीजर।
हम लोग ने
इस प्रोसीजर को मुझसे ज्यादा समझती हैं। हरियाणा कमिश्नर ऑफ वुमेन ने 2 पंक्तियां भेजी थी पुलिस को, जिसकी बिना पे उन्होंने कंप्लेंट की। मैं वही पंक्तियां पढ़ रही हूँ।
मुझे ताज्जुब है आपको क्यों नहीं दिख रहा। Ali calls the officers act as my optics and nation's address is as illusory. Why?
मैम वो तो नहीं कह रहे हैं।
In his statement, the gravity of his words cannot be seen in vacuum. The gravity of his words cannot be seen in vacuum.
Ma'am, gravity of what words?
Based. Why a man can say, by no stretch of immigration can an academian. Hello, can you hear me, Preeti?
मैम मेरे को बिल्कुल सुनाई दे रहा है। मैम वो कौन सी 2 लाइनें हैं जो आप बोल रहे हो कि he has, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा मैम। चलिए मैम ये छोड़ते हैं, ये पहली बात है। आपने दूसरी बार उन्हें बोला, दूसरी चीज जो आपने बोली, चलिए इसके बारे में थोड़े बाद में विचार करते हैं। जो दूसरी चीज आपने बोला एंटी नेशनल। मैम मॉब लिंचिंग के बारे में बात करना, बुलडोजिंग के बारे में बात करना, एंटी नेशनल कैसे हो गया? आपने, क्योंकि आपने मॉब लिंचिंग बोला, मैंने नहीं बोला।
नहीं कहा, ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में ये वाली बात करना, बुलडोजर और मॉब लिंचिंग कहाँ हो रही थी?
डेमोक्रेटिक राइट है, लोग बहुत सारी बकवास करते हैं, करने दीजिए।
मॉब लिंचिंग हुई नहीं,
मैम वो कहाँ बोला?
हम नहीं मना करते डेमोक्रेसी के लिए। हमने कहाँ कहा? हमने कहा आर्टिकल 19 के अनुसार यू हैव राइट टू स्पीच, बट डोंट यू थिंक यू हैव अ फ्यू रिस्ट्रिक्शंस? डोंट यू थिंक दैट?
मैम बताइए, चलिए मैं फिर पढ़ देती हूँ, क्योंकि ये कह रहे हैं जो बहुत सारे
राइट टू स्पीच। मैम बहुत सारे लोग राइट टू स्पीच। एक्सक्यूज मी प्रीति जी, वी हैव राइट टू स्पीच। वी हैव राइट टू स्पीच। वी नो वी कैन टॉक, वी नो वी कैन से, बट डू वी हैव रिस्ट्रिक्शंस और वी डोंट हैव? Do we have some restrictions or we don't have? Don't you agree?
अब एंटी नेशनल की बात, मॉब लिंचिंग का वर्ड इस्तेमाल, मैम देखिए 2 बातें हुई थी। एक तो हुआ था इनरेजिंग द मॉडेस्टी ऑफ वुमेन, ठीक है, उस पे अभी तक समझ नहीं आया वो कौन सी 2 लाइन है।
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में किसने मॉब लिंचिंग की?
मैम अब दूसरी बात करते हैं एंटी नेशनल
कहाँ हो रही है?
देखिए मैम, देखिए
सिंदूर में बुलडोजर
व्यूअर्स को समझ में आना चाहिए। 2 चार्जेस
चल रही है ऑपरेशन सिंदूर की।
भाटिया जी देखिए मैम, दो चार्जेस हैं।
ये बात थोड़ा बताएं।
मैम मैं आप ही की बात बता रही हूँ। 2 चार्जेस हैं हरियाणा कमीशन ऑफ वुमेन के। एक मॉडेस्ट, इनरेजिंग द मॉडेस्टी ऑफ वुमेन, जो हमारी जो स्प्लेंडेड 2 ऑफिसर्स हैं उनके खिलाफ जो आप कह रही हैं अभद्र भाषा का यूज हुआ। अब वो मैंने 4, 5 या 6 बार तो पढ़ दिया होगा मैम आपके सामने। आप ही की जो 2 पंक्तियां आपने भेजी हैं पुलिस को, उसमें से मतलब मेरी लिमिटेड अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो सकती है कि मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा और आप मुझे समझा नहीं पा रही हैं। जो दूसरी बात है, आप कह रही हैं एंटी नेशनल में मॉब लिंचिंग का वर्ड इस्तेमाल हुआ। पढ़ देती हूँ मैं 7th टाइम, एक और बार पढ़ती हूँ मैम, जहां पर मॉब लिंचिंग की बात हुई।
मुझे तो इतना
I am very happy to see so many right-wing commentators applauding Colonel Sophia, but perhaps they could also loudly demand that the victims of mob lynching, arbitrary bulldozing and others who are victims of the BJP's hate mongering be protected as Indian citizens. मैम इसमें मैम लोग कितनी सारी चीजें बोलते हैं, कोई लगता है बकवास करते हैं, ना करते हैं, पर
times as you read my oh my god,
बताएं मैम बताएं।
मेरी एक सिर्फ इतनी बात समझ लीजिए, as many times as you read my letter, what have I written, and
मैम देखिए वो आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग
if
है.
you read what he has quoted in his Insta, मैं समझ रही हूँ, नहीं समझूंगी क्या?
मैम ये आपकी मैम देखिए,
आप क्या बात
मैम
कर
देखिए,
रही हैं?
मैं समझ सकती हूँ कि
इसीलिए
किसी ने कुछ कहा, अब मेरे को उसका
आप
प्रूफ
मेरी
देना पड़ता है कि
पढ़
उसने,
रही हैं,
मैम
4 बार पढ़े या 8 बार पढ़े, मतलब नहीं बदलेगा ना.
मैम
इसी तरीके
वही
से
मतलब
जो
समझने की
उन्होंने
बात. मैम
लिखा,
सुनिए,
जो उन्होंने इंस्टा
मैम आप एक बहुत
क्या
रिस्पेक्टेबल,
बदलेगा?
बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबल पोजीशन पर हैं, बहुत रिस्पेक्टेबल, बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबल पोजीशन पर है. आपने ये आपकी जो इंटरप्रिटेशन है इतनी ग्रेवली ली गई है कि अब एक एफआईआर हो गई है आपकी इंटरप्रिटेशन पे. अब देखिए इंटरप्रिटेशन हो सकती है, उसके लिए आपको प्रूफ देना होता है. अब उस के ये क्यों एंटी नेशनल है, ये क्यों इनरेज कर रहा है अ वुमेन्स मॉडेस्टी, और इसमें आपने दो हमारी एग्जाम्पलरी ऑफिसर्स की मॉडेस्टी इनरेज होने का चार्ज किया है.
प्रीति जी हमने लिख कर दिया है, प्रीति जी हमने लिख कर दिया है, और हम कोर्ट का सम्मान करते हैं. एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है, चार्जेस फ्रेम हुए हैं, और अब हम वेट कर रहे हैं कि जो चार्जेस फ्रेम हुए हैं वो अरेस्ट हुए हैं.
मैम देखिए, चलिए आप कोर्ट का एक काम करेंगी.
पूरा विश्वास है
रेणु भाटिया जी, आप
कह रही हैं आपने बेटी की बात को गहराई से समझेंगे.
जी मैम, एक और मिनिस्टर, एक और आदमी है, एक सज्जन है जिन्होंने भारत की बेटी के लिए बहुत अभद्र भाषा का यूज किया. आप बताइए किया कि नहीं किया, पहले ये सुनिए जरा.
जिन्होंने हमारी बेटियों के सिंदूर उजाड़े थे, वही कटे पिटे लोगों को हमने उन्हीं की बहन भेज करके उनकी ऐसी की तैसी करवाई. उन्होंने कपड़े उतार के हमारे हिंदुओं को मारा, और मोदी जी ने उनकी बहन को उनकी ऐसी की तैसी करने हमारे जहाज से उनके घर आए.
मैम सुना आपने? भाटिया मैम आपने
सुना और कई बार सुना. ये कई दिन से आप लोग दिखा रहे हैं.
हाँ,
बिल्कुल.
आपको लगता नहीं है कि आपको भारत की बेटियों के लिए
दिखा रहे हैं
मैम, आपको लग रहा है आपको भारत की बेटियों के लिए नेशनल कमीशन ऑफ वुमेन, जो आपकी मदरशिप दिल्ली में बैठती है, एनसीडब्ल्यू, क्योंकि आप स्टेट कमीशन की हेड है, एक चिट्ठी, बिल्कुल ऐसी चिट्ठी बना के लिखनी चाहिए कि देखिए भारत की बेटियों को क्या 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 नहीं कह रहे ये आदमी.
देखिए मेरी प्रीति जी, अब आप उस तरह की बात करेंगे तो मैं आंसर दूंगी. मेरा जुडिक्शन अपने राज्य के लिए बनता था, मुझे ठीक नहीं लगा, मैंने उसको किया, मैंने अंडरस्टैंड किया कि उसका मीनिंग क्या आता है. मैंने उसको ऐसे नाजुक ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के समय में अंडरस्टैंड किया. मैंने उसके ऊपर जो कार्रवाई बनती थी, जो मेरी जुडिक्शंस हैं, जो महिलाओं के राइट्स बनते हैं, उनके खिलाफ अगर ऐसा कुछ होता है, मैंने उसके ऊपर वर्क किया. I requested the DG, as you read my letter, I requested him to file an FIR against him and to ask him everything. So they have done their duty. The police has done the duty. I did my judicial duty. And I
आपकी ड्यूटी नहीं बनती मैम कि एनसीडब्ल्यू को थोड़ा जगह दीजिए. ऐसा ही एक्शन मध्य प्रदेश में भी हो.
जिसने मुझे ये पूछा, मैंने
थोड़ा, क्योंकि आपने इतना बड़ा काम किया है,
मैंने यही बात हर चैनल को कही अपनी,
इसीलिए आपने इतना बड़ा काम किया है. थोड़ा धक्का मध्य प्रदेश वाली कमीशन को भी दे देती.
प्रीति जी आप पूरी मेरी बात होने दीजिए ना प्लीज.
बोलिए मैम,
मेरी बात तो होने दीजिए ना. आप मध्य प्रदेश और उधर की बात सुनना चाहते तो मेरा आंसर तो सुनिए ना प्लीज. जो आपने मुझे सुनवाया, ये 4 दिन से आप मीडिया के दिखा रहे हैं, मैं समझ सकती हूँ कि जिसने भी, जिस भी पार्टी के व्यक्ति ने, जिसने भी, जिस स्तर के ने भी, जहां पर भी देश के किसी कोने में, दुनिया के किसी कोने में कोई बेटी का अपमान करेगा, बेटी के लिए बोलेगा, उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई बनती है, होनी चाहिए. ये मैंने बार बार कहा. अब आप कहें कि महिला आयोग की अध्यक्षा के नाते मैंने अपने क्षेत्र में, अपने जुडिक्शंस में, अपने अंडर जो सुमोटो मुझे लेना था, मैंने वो लिया, उसके ऊपर काम किया, वेटिंग फॉर द कोर्ट्स आंसर. एंड आई रिगार्ड
जो कोर्ट कहेगा उस दिन आएंगी हमारे साथ.
जंपिंग ओवर दी. हाँ बिल्कुल, मैं बोल रही हूँ ना आपको.
तो मैम इसी पे रहने देते हैं, क्योंकि हमें थोड़ा समझ,
खिलाफ बोलने का अधिकार नहीं.
बिल्कुल.
आप और मैं, देखिए आप और मैं वर्किंग हैं, हम कहीं काम करते हैं. कोई व्यक्ति किसी राज्य का, किसी शहर का हमारे लिए बोले, हम तो उसके खिलाफ बोलेंगे ना.
जी मैम, एक काम करेंगे, जो कोर्ट जिस दिन, क्योंकि परसों कोर्ट की सुनवाई है, अगर कोर्ट कहता है कि ये इनरेजिंग, जो प्रोफेसर खान ने कहा, इज इनरेजिंग द मॉडेस्टी ऑफ वुमेन, नंबर 1 जो आप कह रही हैं, नंबर 2 एंटी नेशनल, अगर कोर्ट कहता है.
एक्सक्यूज मी प्रीति, प्रीति जी, कोर्ट ने एसआईटी गठित की है ना उनके लिए, एसआईटी गठित हुई है, कोर्ट अपना काम कर रहा है, जुडिशरी अपना काम कर रही है, हमने अपना किया। आप
मैम पर आप समझा नहीं पाए, पर कोई नहीं, मेरे को समझने में थोड़ी दिक्कत है फिर।
वी आर जी नहीं संभाल क्यों नहीं पाई, क्यों नहीं
आप संभाली मैम, समझा मुझे समझा नहीं पाई, पर हो सकता है कि मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग में प्रॉब्लम।
देश की बेटी का जिस एक ही वर्ड के लिए जहां पर मेरे देश की बेटी का अपमान,
मैम वी विल मीट यू ऑन द डे द सुप्रीम कोर्ट, and I really hope, I'm extending this invitation right now, and I would really hope you will join us the day the Supreme Court hears the case, which is on the 20th. I appreciate you joining us. I really need to move on to our other guests, but thank you for taking the time out for the last 20 minutes and trying to at least explain to us on what was, the reason why which the Haryana Commission of Women approached the police with a complaint on what allegedly Professor Khan said was not just anti-national but also enraged the modesty of two exemplary officers. I want to cut across to our panelists this evening, and I would first apologize to all of them for coming in late. There are certain questions we want to come with them too, and we're going to take a quick comment. I once again apologize to our panelists. We've been keeping them waiting. Thank you for your patience. The questions that we asked was the arrest of Professor Khan and assault on free speech. Was the law selectively being used to silence dissent? Does arrest of Professor have a chilling effect on citizens? Arrest of Professor while no action on Minister, which we saw of the minister in Madhya Pradesh. Law clearly not equal in India. I want to cut across to our guest, Rajat Sethi, political commentator, Karan Verma, author, political analyst, Dr. Ranjana Kumari, social women rights activist, Ashutosh, author and political analyst. Once again, I apologize to all four of you and I thank you for your patience. I want to begin with you, Ashutosh. Ashutosh, what do you think is the larger messaging of the arrest of Professor Khan?
First of all, Preeti, let me applaud you. I think you did a brilliant job today, and thoroughly the whole world knows where she stands and what was her accusation and why the arrest has been made. I think the whole world today witnessed for a good 30 minutes, there was no answer. Point number two, she has taken this case suo motu. I just want to remind her, I hope she's watching the show, a few months back, a senior BJP leader of the state, there was a serious charges against her. I'm deliberately not taking his name. Then her response was, the commission's response was, there's no complaint against him. That's why I'm not taking the case. So now this exposes the whole attitude. If somebody belongs to different spectrum of the politics, then there is a law for him or her. He or she should be arrested. But somebody belongs to the different spectrum, like a senior member of a party, serious accusations were made against him, then the law changes its color, and then the commission says, there's no complaint against him, so why should I take an action? Let's leave it there. The point today is that we are trying to create a society where intellectuals should not be staying there. We are giving clear message that anybody जो थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ा लिखा है, हार्वर्ड से है, वैसे भी हमारे हार्वर्ड के बारे में कैसी बातें कहेंगे इस देश के अंदर. We are not from the Harvard, but we are hardly working something to the effect.
Okay.
Because a few months back, even a professor from the Jindal University was also targeted, and Jindal University and the Ashoka universities, these are the good universities, and as a nation we should be proud of the kind of work they are doing, but they are being targeted. And I'm really sorry, and I really feel very, very sorry that university had no guts, have no guts to stand up to the professor. Rather, they are caved in. And I hope the history records the way university has behaved in this case, but the faculty members were courageous enough to stand up to the professor. I think it's a really a turning point for the university itself, and university will regret the stand it took today.
Right. I want to bring in Rajat Sethi into this conversation. And Mr. Sethi, maybe, the fact is, I don't know, have you read the post? Because once you do read the post, I don't know what is anti-national about it, what is enraging the modesty of women. But what the arrest, Rajat Sethi, does is somewhere down the line give a chilling effect to the citizens of this country. Do you not reckon?
Well, Preeti ji, in no uncertain terms, let me criticize this arrest. It is a disproportionate amount of reaction coming in from the state, and this post doesn't solicit that. But to your question on the chilling effect, quote unquote, there have been enough chilling effects supposedly created by all hues and colors of political parties in this country.
You're right.
For decades now. For decades, there has been no chilling effect. And I believe, we as a citizenry, as a society, have to understand what is at stake. It is a very slippery slope that you allow a state to acquire such powers on speech in itself. And let me tell you again, the current Congress regimes in Karnataka, in multiple states, Tamil Nadu, for instance, if you pick Tamil Nadu and what's happening right now in Tamil Nadu, you should do hours and hours of show. But Tamil Nadu stories don't come to Delhi. That's another matter. And again, I'm not doing a whataboutery here. I started my first remark, and my last remark also in this show would be that whatever has happened, you might disagree. You might call it an absolute treacherous, insidious post from the professor. But under no circumstances should he have been arrested. Under no circumstances he should spend 2 nights in jail for posting something. It is a slippery slope where each one of us citizens can fall onto, and we do not want to see the wrath of the state, meet us in the same way it has met Professor on this account. And I believe we all saw for the past 30 minutes a lame attempt was being made by the Women Commission of the state to try and justify her position, and she was clearly not able to. I mean, you were spending so much energy, you had a bad throat in the process. Why were you? It was evident. We were all beating around, she was beating around the bush, and clearly she had no answer. And I for that matter, I come out across party lines when I make statements as a concerned citizen. The challenge remains that other political analysts who don the political hat, they will never come out and say, we've seen a number of instances in the past, but I'm not cut out of that same cloth that other political analysts.
I want to bring in, because I'm short of time, and there's a reason, we just got the State Commission head at the last minute, so we totally lost time for our debate. But Dr. Ranjana Kumari, you've headed the NCW, Dr. Ranjana Kumari. And today, this is the sad documentary of the NCW, ma'am. Ma'am, you're on mute. Ma'am, you're on mute.
Sorry, Preeti. This is shameful. This is preposterous. The lady does not even understand what she wrote, because there is not a single insinuation in her point and in his post that disparages Colonel Qureshi and Wing Commander Vemika. In fact, she did not reply to you, where a pride of the nation, Colonel Qureshi, was called sister of terrorist. And also the language after that I cannot repeat, So I think this is something where State Commission or National Commission for Women, they are not doing justice to women. Let me read it out. What she understood was some kind of the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse, an illusion, an allusion, perhaps, to an India that defied the logic on which Pakistan was built. You did say, Preeti, that to her, but she kept repeating, and she kept insinuating, saying that, this was a kind of insult to these two women. Where did he say dented and painted? Where did he say anything about that? And as far as his own personal opinion is concerned, well, don't forget, let's remember his name is Professor Khan. If it was Professor whatever else, I don't think it would have been interpreted in the way that his writing have been interpreted. Let's not put ourselves in any kind of illusion what the country is going through at the moment. I don't want to mince word in saying that. And these two brilliant officers did such a great job, and they were so badly insulted. What has happened to her own, the party which has nominated her as the State Commission for Women, what has happened to him? Is she asking that question? Has she taken that responsibility? All of us have spoken about it, but nothing. And here, what did he say? He said the optics of two women soldiers presenting their findings is important, but optics must translate to reality on the ground. Otherwise, it's just hypocrisy. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? Fair that we are doing a lot of these things just as a, so why this hypocrisy? Bring them in Parliament 50%. Why are you not doing it? Why are you not
Fair
putting them
point.
into all the decision-making
you know,
bodies?
but Ranjana Kumari,
Why
there
are
was a
you
point
not
that...
doing-
Fair point, ma'am. There was a point that Rajat made, and I want to bring in Karan Verma into this conversation because, you know, I just want to give our viewers a little bit of perspective on the National Commission of Women. 1992, it was formed, and it was formed well under the UPA rule at that point of time. Ever since the conception...
draft is my handwritten.
Yes, ma'am. Go
Can I
ahead, make
speak?
your point. Yeah, Karan
I'm
Verma,
saying
you want...
that the draft of National Commission for Women as advocacy body,
I know, ma'am.
advocate of women in India was...
Ma'am, but I am sure you did not mean it to be what it is today, and I know what
Yes,
you're saying.
absolutely.
And I'm going to do a
Very
larger
disappointed.
debate on this in the, over the course of this week. We're going to get you in and other panelists as well. But Karan Verma, you wanted to come in, sir, with your interjection. Go ahead.
So at the outset, the arrest is highly condemnable. We stand for freedom of speech and it should have never happened. Having said that, Preeti, I believe this is an extremely carelessly worded remark by Professor Ali Mahmoodabad. And I'll come to the specifics of it because I really want to. When he writes that the press conference was just a fleeting glimpse, an illusion perhaps to an India. This is not a fleeting glimpse or an illusion. This is Bharat. When he refers to optics of two women soldiers, this is not optics, Preeti. These are two soldiers doing their duty. I am not interested in the optics and the two women soldiers. These are two officers who were doing their duty. I found that highly demeaning, not warranting an arrest, but highly demeaning nevertheless. Then he goes on to say that the only ones who benefit out of a war are politicians and defense companies. Now, what is he trying to say here? He said political conflicts are never solved militarily. This is not a political conflict. What Pakistan has done is, here is an aggressor that has perpetrated terrorism. So this doesn't qualify as a political
Fair point.
conflict.
Karan Verma, you have every right to take offense to his tweet. You can say whatever you want to his tweet, right? That's not what we are debating, or his social media post. What we are debating is, should this man be charged under sedition and should he be arrested? That is the question. And everything else is splitting hairs. I want to leave it at that. And once again, I want to apologize to all four of our panelists. I am sorry we came to you late, but the reason was very, very different at that point of time. We had somebody coming to us live. Over the course of the next 1 week, we are going to do a roundtable where we're going to get the likes of Ranjana Kumari, and we're going to focus on what is now a defunct National Commission for Women.